here's the one that a lot of people are gonna really want to see. This right here is the new BMW M850i, and holy moly, I've heard so much good stuff about this car. This car is actually, when it was first revealed at another show that I unfortunately could not attend, Mr. Mo and I were like, holy moly, this thing looks so gorgeous, especially even as the concept car as well. This thing really shows that BMW wants to go into another direction, especially with this car right here. So, and for people who want more information about this, you know, M850i, I'll leave some stats about, you know, some of these cars in the description down below. Now obviously I'm not going to leave stats for all of them, but they're going to be for a good majority of them. But to give you my first impressions of the car, you know, at first glance, this thing looks absolutely amazing. It has the beautiful coupe-like design for this vehicle as well, and the fact that the mirror caps right here is a nice good brushed aluminum instead of some weird paint that can also get ruined as well. But this right here gives it a nicer design as well. We got a beautiful like brown but tannish interior as well. And we have these beautiful M derivative wheels that are from this car is equipped with as well. It has the Pirelli Pre-Zero tires that this one is also equipped on it. And this one will also pretty much have BMW's new formula when it came into its lights as well. This thing right here is one of the most anticipated BMWs to go on sale today, and holy moly, I can see it. This one also, let's see if I can zoom it in for you guys. Also has BMW's newer shift knob, so this one it means it will have like the new crystal shift knob instead of like some of the other the normal and other ones as well. But this one doesn't have like the more aggressive paddle shifters that BMW likes to put in some of their M derivative products as well. But keep in mind, you guys, this one right here is not the BMW M8. The BMW M8 is coming, but it's going to take a little bit longer. So for people waiting for the BMW M8, this is currently what we got, which is the closest thing to the BMW M8. And for me, I think BMW is going on a pretty smart idea. Just look at how amazing this car is. This just looks so amazing, so nice. Honestly, I don't really remember what the MSRP of this thing is, but I think honestly, whatever it is, I think it's pretty worth it, because for this type of design and how new and different this car will be compared to what BMW normally has, this is going to be absolutely insane and nice looking. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section down below. And I believe this stuff right here is like to, heat up like some of your other stuff, like your whole front, so that way if your camera gets dirty or like the snow on it will melt it, so that way you can still use your camera. This thing also has BMW's active kidney grill, so if the car doesn't need that much air, like you're driving normally, it will close up and go over the car. But when it needs more air, like you say, you stepped on the accelerator and it needs to get going, at least this will move over to the this side and let in more air, which is absolutely amazing. Overall, the BMW M850i is one impressive machine. I haven't got a chance to even see it yet, but I am already in love with this thing. And for people wondering, does this thing have a quad tips? Yes, it does. 2 there and 2 there. This is good. I honestly cannot wait to see what people say more about this thing when it gets into consumers' hands. Because right now, only automotive journalists, for what I know, has been to get their hands on this thing. But for what I've heard from them, it's been one absolutely amazing car. So yeah, BMW M850i, awesome. Right here, you guys, is the BMW M3 CS. This is pretty much like what the M4 GTS was and was not. Now, let me explain. So, the M4 GTS was BMW's really hardcore, track-oriented car. The downfall of the M4 GTS, though, was the price and how much power you get. And the whole water-injected fuel thing, a lot of people laughed and mocked BMW for that. Even though it really did work, it actually was amazing. the splitter in the wing, that made it also bad. So BMW decided to take the M3 that was already crazy of itself, and to say, you know what, the competition package wasn't enough. Let's give them a new package that's rare, but I shouldn't say rare, because there's more of this than there are going to be of the actual M4 GTS. But this CS right here is going to pretty much be the M3. I guess you could say, call this the M3 GTS, if you guys want to get the idea, you know, because it pretty much has stuff from the M3, from the M4 GTS, like for example, the Alcantara steering wheel, the middle console right there. And if we were to come over here, oh, this thing also has an incredible spoiler on the back of it as well. I've actually sat in one of these at Performance BMW near South Point. Yes, they actually have one of these. This one actually is on sale, and it's absolutely amazing. Check these tips out. The M logo is actually embellished on it as well. We also got a beautiful carbon fiber diffuser on the back of this vehicle as well. And this is what I wanted to show you. I don't know if it really pick up, but right in this area right here it says CS on it, which is literally taken from the BMW M4 GTS. I mean, it's an amazing car. It looks so amazing. Now, I haven't read anything about this car, but from what I've heard, it's pretty good. Ride is really harsh though, for what I've heard. But for this type of vehicle and what you're paying for, you are expecting for a harsh ride. So for people wanting a soft ride, don't get this one. There's an M3 competition, then there's the regular base M3 that you guys can purchase still currently and get something that's pretty amazing. Plus, for what I've heard, if you guys remember, this body style of the M3 is going to be done after this one until the next generation of the 3 Series and M3, due to the fact that there's some sort of like issue with the stuff that you have to, I guess it's fuel management. It's EPA stuff that BMW is trying to comply with. So with that then being said, I mean, if you guys want like the M3 that you won't see on the road, you know, something that's more hardcore, more track oriented than the regular M3 competition package, the BMW M3 CS is the right car for you. This is absolutely amazing. This M3 also has the carbon fiber, you know, splitter right here, black kidney grills as well. Whew. Newer BMW like lighting as well. I mean, this is absolutely amazing. And this blue, you guys, it's not showing up on the camera, but this blue is orgasmic. This is absolutely gorgeous. Like, whew, I really like it. And the wheels on this CS, you guys, also remind me of the wheels that's on the 850i, or the M850i, I should say. They remind me of it, and I mean, I like it. It's a basic wheel design, but it looks so amazing, and it works for, you know, high performance cars and cars that are going to be pretty much used for this type of vehicle as well. This car is absolutely amazing, you guys. I really like the M3 CS. Now this thing right here, no, it's not a limo BMW. It's the 2019 BMW 530i sedan. This one is actually pretty nice, as I will show you guys. And just by staying out here already, you guys, you can already see how nice this thing is. Keep in mind, this isn't like a 7 Series. This is like your 5 Series, or your vehicle that's right in the middle. This vehicle is already having the active backup camera on, so let's turn that up. Let's turn that off, and let me show you guys a little bit of the design. So this one has the BMW's newer iDrive system, like some of these other vehicles have, but this one actually has the one where you could write on it. So if you were to go into, you know, settings or manual and you want to look at something, you can just write it on the pad and it will work that way. Remove this and you will find your cup holder with the USB port right there, and your, you know, power outlet right there. And the way you bring it back is you don't pull it, because you're gonna break it that way. You push it and it comes back to you automatically. Now if we bring this down so you guys can actually see the gauge cluster, as you guys could tell, it has the M thing in there, even though it's not really an M, but this vehicle probably has the M performance package on this 5 Series. And this vehicle also has like BMW's newer lighting. So what you do is there's a little button right here. Push that. It cuts off the the bright lighting right here. This right here is also lighting that making it having a nicer design. This car also has like, I wouldn't say carbon fiber, but it's like a nicer design of like a pretty, like, it's sort of like carbon fiber, but it's also not carbon fiber. It's really weird. This vehicle also has like interior lighting, as you can tell. You have lighting right here, and we also have lighting right here as well.